Excuse me, Shalom family. I know you've already prayed and I know you've already read your word, a chapter, a verse. You meditated on it too. You didn't just read it. Checked out one of Pastor Kofi's grandson and that dog. Checked out one of Pastor Kofi, hashtag FINDKOFI, Pastor Kofi's videos or something to let the Most High know He is first in life, no matter what, above all things. Trust me, He is in mine. Excuse me. Um, Quick update. Next court date, um, on the 11th. So it was just what I figured. Continued. Okay, so I'm still not able to make a decision as of yet. So I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting. But today, or actually it was yesterday, I was on I was watching a video. That's all I'll say. Not sure where I was. And it's this pretty lady, her and her family. You rarely see her children. It's usually her and her husband. They're a cute little young couple. Um, she had been recently doing some videos um on those little pixie cuts is the rave now, right? And Tiana Taylor, the way her little curls are, she was trying to get her hair to look like that. Um, she cut her hair recently, and it's grown a lot, but it still hasn't. It doesn't. I guess it's not. It wasn't doing or giving what she was trying to give as far as looking as Tiana Taylor does. And I think she was doing a video um, emulating Tiana Taylor getting her hair done or something. I'm not really sure, but it has something to do with Tiana. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing to say about Tiana. She's beautiful. That's all. She's beautiful. Um anyway, you see the videos. She has lots of followers. She gets lots of views. And because they do all kinds of videos, her and her husband do skits together. She does fashion and hair, wigs, and stuff. So, um, yeah. So she's been doing these videos and she's been trying to get her hair to do what Tiana's is doing and all the things. So it wasn't working. Okay. At the end of the day, it wasn't working. So she had been doing these videos and I believe one of her videos went viral. And she's funny anyway, they do funny little things. So when it went viral, um, it seemed like it got the attention of the ones in charge of the world. They're paying attention. Social media is not just for our entertainment, it's for them to watch us in front of our face. They literally and we give it to them. Like people just give you their whole life story, show you their house, tell you how much they live. They'll stand outside in front of their house, recording their house, showing their their address and everything. Like, everybody just lives out loud. Everybody's, I don't know. I don't know where they come from. I'm not from that era. We lock our doors. We doing stuff we know ain't supposed to be doing. We want to keep it that way, and we ain't trying to advertise it all over the place. Um, but it got the attention of who's ever's in charge, and Tiana Taylor, um, and I believe Tiana's stylist or whoever did Tiana's hair uh, was there, and when the young lady comes on, she's, I don't really know, but she's sitting, and then you see this woman comes in and she kind of mushes her out the way and puts her face in the mirror, because the young lady was like in the mirror as if she was gonna get her hair or do her hair or something like that. And then this woman comes and she mushes her and she puts her face in there, and it's Tiana. And I thought, because of the person I am and how I live, I ain't letting you mush me in my face. I don't care who you are. That would not have went well. But of course, maybe they feel like, they're gonna make it look like we just having fun and we're playing. I don't see it that way. Because as an adult, you're not putting your hands in my face like that. Like, if you're doing my makeup, you are, I don't know, uh, uh, doing something where it requires you to be in my face like that, then yeah. But just having you put your hands in my face for a video where you mushing me in my face, yes, no, I don't think so. I was like, no, But that's one of her fans. She's a big fan of Tiana's. And it was funny as I was looking at that and I was feeling like I felt, I got a download. I call them downloads. That's how the industry finds people nowadays. Because we're out in public and people just putting everything out on Front Street. And they want to see who you're following. They want to see where your views are going. And when they see that you are so enamored by one of their celebrities, their entertainers, reach out together, or at least, they could get y'all connected so that they want to see what she's already a fan. So let's just see what we can get her to do. Do something crazy while y'all coming through, Make it fun, but, be, yeah, mush her in the face and see if she'll let you do that. Girl, we'd have had a problem. No, you didn't put your hands in my face like that. No, ma'am. And I bet you if one of them see the video, they'll be like, we rehearsed it like that. I bet y'all did. And I still would have told you, hell no, you're not mushing me in my face. The fuck? Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. But that was my whole I was offended for the young lady. I really was. Cause no, ma'am. But, there are people out here that'll do anything for these celebrities. Like they're so enamored, they so infatuated, they're so in love, as they say, with these people that they'll do anything, and literally they'll do anything to be in the same room, to get to meet them, get to hug them, spend some time with them. And that's how they get them. You know, they use the information you give away. And you see it a lot. These I guess internet celebrities, I guess entertainers, they come up and they're on their videos and you watch them from the beginning and they're one way and you're like, oh, I like them. And so you hit follow us. I don't mind following. This is cool. I like this. And then once they start getting noticed by the right people, then stuff starts to slowly shift a little bit, and you'd be like, whoa, that is not, wow. And then, right before your eyes, they just change. And if you aren't aware, eyes open, if you're blind and you can't see, you will switch with them because you're already a fan. Oh, so now they're satanic, whatever. It's nothing. I love her. I love him. But we don't know these people. We don't know these people. You couldn't tell them, you couldn't tell nothing about them personally. Now you can look stuff up. You can find out some stuff that they put out there for you to read, but who's to say any of that's true? Age, birth date, sign, name, like anything. How do we know any of it's true? We don't know these people. But I love them. You know, they got the Bayhive and they got these what are the who is the other ones? I don't know. I don't keep up with celebrities like that. But anyway, you got these people that are so infatuated with these people that they don't know that they just because they're good at singing or dancing or look at their artistry and whatever it is that they're doing, you're so in, mesmerized about what they can do that now you feel like you know them. How? Now look, I'm not coming down on anybody because Prince was one of my favorites and Tupac, another one. hmm Nelly, hmm yeah. There wasn't a whole bunch of women that I was like, oh my God, yeah, and would I, back then, would have done it in a heartbeat. Wouldn't have thought not a thing of it. And then you'd be like one of the million women out here that have these babies by these entertainers, and now you're mad because they not entertaining you anymore. They entertained you. You got a baby out of them, maybe. Shucks, you might even get them to marry you. But they're entertainers. This is what they do. This is who they are. And you know what else? I got another download, which was really crazy. It was like the Most High put you on earth to do something. Now, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. The enemy has something there for you to do too. And you might be one of the top superstars out there doing, I don't know, singing, dancing, whatever. But that's not what the Most High has put us here to do. You think the Most High put us here to entertain? What why would he put us here just to entertain each other? It's a lot going on out here. That's why they try to keep us as entertained as possible so that you're not paying attention to what's going on. The left hand don't want the right hand to know what they're doing. So we got to keep them distracted. And they keep you distracted. They keep so many of us distracted. And I say us because I was one of them. So now when I'm thankful for the truth, I'm so thankful for the truth. I'm telling you, it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. It was the only thing that needed to happen for me. Because once you start to see it now, like it you can't unsee it, right? And then like now more truth just comes. It falls in your lap now. Like it's just bam, it just falls in my lap all the time. And it freaks me out sometimes because I'd be like, what? Because there'd be some stuff that I've seen before, heard before, and it is like I never heard it like this before, because now I'm aware and I pay attention. I'm not saying don't be a content creator. Do you? Do what it is. If that's what you're, see, this is my thing. If that is what you're led to do, the Most High might want you to be out here to do that, to be on social media. Um, if you're led to do that, please do that. But if you're just doing it for clicks and views, hoping to become rich like a lot of people have, um, with no direction, because this is one thing I've learned. We have to be on a side. We have to pick a side, or the side will be picked for us. We have to pick a side. You have to choose you this day. You have to. Because if you don't choose, the enemy's chosen for you. The enemy has something for you to do too. You're not going to like it. Oh, you might like it. Because now I'm a celebrity. I'm the top celebrity. I'm doing this, that, and the other. And then they turn that entertainment into entertainment. They entertaining us. Now we are entertained by you, and it's not a good thing. I wonder how P. Diddy really feels. I really do. When he was going through it all, when I looked at that documentary about him and just he was just shaking the whole time, no matter where he was, no matter. I'm sorry, y'all. I got y'all. Apologize. I got y'all on this bed, but the whole time, no matter where he was shaking one way or the other. He was just so nervous because he knows so much. A lot of people look at him like he's the one. No, he's not the one. He's just the one that was served up for us. He ain't the one. Just like R. Kelly, he ain't the one either. We get the little peons. But you'll never get the big wigs. I mean, they will get God. And they're going to get God the right way. Because the Most High has something for them. He has something for them. Trust. Okay? But the ones that we're seeing, that's the ones that are getting arrested, the Epstein files and all those are the peons. Y'all know that, right? Those were the peons because those are the ones that they allow us to see. But the real ones running it, they're not gonna let you see them. Mm-mm. The wizard will never come out of hiding. No, not until the time is right. No, they have to get exposed, right? That's when the time is right. They get exposed, and in the process of them being exposed, people come up missing. People all of a sudden dying from, oh, excuse me, getting unalived or being alive from heart issues or it's always something. It was crazy because I'm not saying that this person is any better than anyone else, but my friend and I miss her so much, Vicky. We used to, um, because I'm originally from New Jersey, so we had, the certain people that we listened to, and Wendy Williams was one of them. She was on the radio, and we wanted to make sure we heard Wendy because Wendy had the dirt on everybody. Wendy knew everything. And when she started like getting too deep into Diddy and Jay-Z and all of them, stuff started happening to her. That illness stuff she's going through, that was done to her. I don't care what nobody say. I am convinced of that. Again, I'm not saying that she was a great person, a wonderful person. I'm just saying what the facts are. These are facts. We saw what happened to Wendy Williams when she outed them. She was fired the next day. It was like, Wendy who? The Wendy who? Like what happened to her? We couldn't find Wendy, but we was hot. And what she do? She came out and told what was happening. Wendy was always one of those that told the truth. She never cared. She wasn't afraid. Again, I'm not praising Wendy Williams. I'm not saying she was a great person or she is a great person. I'm just saying the truth is when she spoke facts around about the people that they didn't want their eyes being on yet. And I say yet because Diddy was always, she was giving it to us about Diddy and Jay-Z back in the day. But they had plans for them too because they had to do what they did. You see where they are? You see where they are? They had plans for them, so they needed Wendy to shut her mouth because people listened to Wendy. So if we get Wendy off the air, if we mess with her enough to where she can keep her mouth shut, we can keep them under the radar and keep them doing what they're doing. The whole while, they all, both of them, have been in some type of trouble or another, and you hear for a second, you'll hear about it, and then next thing you know, it's like you can't even look it up and find it. They've been doing stuff the whole time they've been in this so-called career of entertainment. But I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Yeah, we have to pick a side, y'all. If you don't pick a side, trust and believe the side has been picked. It has been picked. Because here's the thing, it says it in the word, all throughout the word. We have to make the choice. And if you don't make the choice has already been made. You either pick the Most High Yah, or the choice has already been made. It's an automatic kind of a thing. Because you're not on the fence with Yah. It's there is no fence with Yah. There is no fence. If you're on the fence, you've made a choice and it's not the Most High. He the enemy owns the fence, okay? Yeah, we got to make a choice. You have to make a choice. Yeah. So that's what this video is about. We got to make a choice, y'all. We got to make a choice. Now, again, I'm not saying, I just had a conversation with my grandson the other day. He was talking about he wants to play football. He likes to play football. And he was saying that they were, wait, different story. Back it up. Sorry. This is what I was trying to talk to you about. My grandson was telling me that they used to like to rap and they always wanted to make a song. And once my eyes became open to the truth, I wasn't caring about him being in the songs or making no rap video or nothing. But before, I was all for it. I wanted it. Yes, I would love for my grandson to become famous. Now, no, please don't. Um, and so they want to take them to the studio. And I asked him why. Why would he want to go? And he said, so we can become famous, or why they want them to go, not why he wanted to go. I said, so he said they want us to go so we can make a song so we can become famous. And I said, well, this is what I want for you. I want you to let the Most High show you who you are and what He wants you to do here. Now, again, I tell him the same thing. I'm not saying don't play football. I would never tell you not to do anything because who am I? If you're led to do whatever, I don't know that. I don't know that. That's between you and the Most High. So if that's what you're led to do, then you do that. But if you're being led by people, though we don't do that. We don't allow people to run and tell us what we're supposed to do because they don't know what they're supposed to do either. If they're not being led to even have this conversation with you, how dare you? But I give people grace because I know most of the time people don't even know that they don't know, if that makes sense. If you don't know the Most High, then you don't even know that you need Him. Like you don't know. You know, growing up, I was never brought up in like, okay, I'm not gonna say I was never. I was a so-called Baptist when I was little because my grandparents were Baptists. But then when I moved with other people, they would go to church. I went to Catholic church. But for the most part it was Baptist. And but when I moved in with my dad, there was no church. But I believed. I just didn't know what I believed. So for me to have the conversation with myself before, I would have been blind. Like, what is this woman talking about? Is she crazy? That's how I would have been. Because it's like, what? Blind. I can't see what you're talking about. So, I don't know. I don't want people I want people to make that conscious choice. Because, like I said, if you're not making a choice, the choice has been made, right? So, we need to make the choice. We need to. And in order to make that choice, you have to change the way you walk. That's the only way. It has to be a new life that you live in, completely new. That's why truth helps. And that's why truth gets you where you're supposed to be on the path where the Most High wants you. The truth gets you right where you're supposed to be on the path that the Most High wants for you. That's what it gets you. Oh, 25 minutes. I wasn't expecting this video to be that long. But anywho, it didn't pause. Hey now. My video at the end of the day is please make a choice. Don't allow the enemy to make the choice for you. We have to seek the truth for ourselves. Read it. Be visual with it. Like I said, I'm a visual learner. I need to see it in my face so that I can say, "Oh, read it for myself." Okay. Don't let the enemy make the choice for you. Please make your choice. Make the right one. Choose Yah, the Most High Yah. It's the only choice too. It's the only choice. Well, again, we have one more month for the new court date, and we shall see what that brings. In the meantime, please make it your business to have a relationship with the Most High. Read, pray, use your faith. Listen for Him to speak. The Holy Spirit, she will lead you as well. Like let this happen for you so that you can be led in the direction that is you. I'm telling you, and I keep telling this to people, and they just look at me like I'm crazy. When you are following the will of the Most High for your life, and you are doing like you're in your purpose, it's you. Do this in your sleep. You could do this like it's you. Like talking. I could talk all day. I could talk all day. Okay? Being a teacher, all day I could do this. And I said that to myself. This is a job I would do for free. So I thought, well, this has got to be my purpose, being a teacher, because I would do this for free. I love this. And it's a part of my purpose. And like I said, I do it for free. I could talk all day. I talk for free. So yeah, when you're in your purpose, can't nobody do it like you. Nobody can do it like you. It could be 1,000 people doing the exact same thing that you're doing, but they still can't do it like you. And you will always stand out. It's only if you're following Yah, though. You have to be following the Most High. You have to be following Him. That's the only way, though. But other than that, we got to make the choice, you guys. Shalom.